Okay, I am more convinced than ever that David Wilcox is alive and well. Um, okay, because there's so much conflicting. Okay, like one report said that he killed himself in front of the police. Another report said, no, they found him dead. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'd have to see the body to believe it. I just really don't think he's dead. And then the other thing was, someone posted this really, like, I watch all of his shows, but I hadn't gone back and rewatched the whole show. And somebody posted this 3.5 minutes from the last part of his show. And it's so obviously a message for those of us that know him. It's so obviously a message. He has he would post about Q, the storm, the Q, the alliance, the team that's going to take out the satanic deep state, New World Order, that's out to depopulate the world and control us. And the alliance was formed, and they asked Trump to run, and, there's a whole thing about this. And David was in with, knowing alliance members and things. And he's always just said he was waiting for them to tap him on the shoulder for him to, come join, and work with the alien tech and all this stuff. And, okay, so in these 3.5 minutes, David talks about, he talks about the missing scientists and, how it's a little bit scary, and then he and then he talks about, the alliance, the, Q, the alliance that's out to take out the satanic deep state, right? Mentions the alliance, brings them up. And then he also talks about the hero's journey and how the hero plays dead for 5 pages of the story. And then he comes back and, he plays dead for 5 pages to go on the quest. And then, returns with his mission, journey complete. And I'm going to post the link so you can watch it yourself. But yeah, I 100% believe that he's on the playing dead part right now. And he's going to be working with those missing scientists on the alien tech, probably to come into the finale of this Q, deep state, routing out the deep state, getting rid of the satanic cabal. Yeah, they finally tapped him on the shoulder, and that's what's happening, I believe. I believe he's alive and well, and he's living his dream, The only other thing that would make sense is that, yeah, they did some sort of skull tech thing that exists to make a person go crazy and kill himself, but I really don't think so, because he gave us a message. This is what's going to happen. Like, he's letting us know this is what's happened. He's alive and well. And I have felt it in my heart. He's alive and well. I just feel it in my heart and in my gut. Like, I just know he's not dead. He's not dead. I just know it. And I don't know if we'll get to see him, come back. I don't know if he's going to return to us to let us know of the part he played, or if he's just going to stay, working with the alien tech through the portals and all these things. But whether he returns or not, I believe he's off on his fantastic journey that he's long awaited. And he's doing, his mission from God to be here and fulfilling his role. Gosh, there's something else that I wanted to add. Oh, yeah, the other thing I found out is his house, his Boulder, Colorado house that he's got up for sale. It's worth $2.5 million. And so them saying like, oh, he had $1 million of debt, they like, oh, who wouldn't think like, oh gosh, maybe I'd kill myself over that. Well, not if you own a house that's worth $2.5 million. He was fine. He was fine. His problems, he had them under control, plus he was making like $4,000 a week every time he did his show on YouTube. He was doing just fine. And I'm sure he was stressed, stressful situation, everything. But even Stavati, they were getting projects to do demos and stuff. So that's going to take off too. But yeah, I noticed, I checked the Stavati.com website and his picture's not up anymore. I couldn't even find him on the website. So that's interesting. But yeah, he is a scientist in zero free energy propulsion systems, anti-gravity. And so he's one of our missing alien scientists that I believe is alive and well. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I think. You can't help but feel it, especially when you watch his video. It's such a clear message that he did not kill himself. He even says in the video, like, oh, you should never take your life. You should always want to go naturally. Like, he's emphasizing, like, that he has not gone that way. That has not happened to him. He's okay. And I hope you all share your thoughts. We'll watch the video. And I hope you feel what I feel, that he's alive and well. He's just playing his part with the Alliance, you know? Yeah, it's awesome. Okay. Bye.
For being here with me today. I'm happy to be here. I'm excited to be here. You know, every day that I have on earth is a gift and a blessing, and I'm very grateful for that because, frankly, people are disappearing. Scientists are going missing. Now they're saying they're going to investigate this. The president himself is saying they're going to look into this and see if anything's going on. It's a little bit scary. I got to say, it's a little bit scary, but you guys knew that I might still show up even though it was last minute and I've had a really rough week. Like, you know, that's kind of like every week, but somehow we keep on making it through all of this. Somehow we keep on grinding our way through this thing and keeping on track and having it work out. So, my God, I want to still do an analysis. I want to look at it and I want to say, okay, what is going on here? What are we getting into? Is it okay? Are we going to be okay? Is there a pathway towards peace? And I believe the answer is yes. So we put a question mark on there, but I'm still optimistic and hopeful. Not giving up. Not going to take this all away. It takes it from me, but I lay it down on my own accord. I have the authority to lay it down and the authority to take it up again. This commandment I received from my Father because he's an ascended being. Again, most of us can't do this. You don't get to resurrect. If you lay down your life, you're done. So please don't do that. Please don't be stupid. Okay? It's something you never want to have to go through. And again, you know, natural is the only way to go. But anyway, Jesus is different. Jesus came in as, so that, again, appears to be our friends and allies in position, making sure we're going to be okay. Anytime I get to deliver this message, I'm happy to do so. Now, anyway, it's a very exciting time to be alive, man. It's a very exciting time to be here on Earth. You become conscious of the fact that you are not alone. The universe itself is actually alive. It is benevolent, and it is conscious. And so that's pretty exciting when you start to look at it that way, because now you're not alone and you're not thrown against the winds of fate and stuck in you know, endlessly perpetuating negative loops. There's a way to get out of these things. There's a way to upgrade. There's a way to feel better and not be trapped and have some good things start to happen in your life that really, we all need that. So the idea of the universe being alive, benevolent, and conscious, that's really one of the things that keeps me going, because the universe is thinking. The universe around you is alive. It's thinking and it's aware and it knows what's going on. And we're not just subject to this endless repetition of negativity. The hero's journey is a very real thing. The hero's journey takes us through an initiation that guarantees a positive outcome. The villain is defeated. The positive wins out. The hero has to appear dead for 5 pages of screenplay, but he or she comes back to life. And there is a resurrection that occurs. It's you know, it's a resurrection of the quest. It's not necessarily a literal resurrection. But these are the things that we're dealing with. These are the things that are really happening, and we can get a long way with that. So anyway, what we're going to do here is take you through a journey. If you lay down your life, you're done. So please don't do that. Please don't be stupid. Okay? It's something you never want to have to go through. And again, you know, natural is the only way to go. But Anyway,